Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Young Scoots, and we're back here with another episode of Shots Called. Today, we're here to talk about Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Bucks versus Suns. And man, was this a good game, except for the officiating. It was a little iffy to me, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, I probably hopped in around 5 minutes through the first quarter because I was recording a tier list video, but from what I saw, the Suns were up by a pretty good amount, and it was just the entire time the Suns were holding the lead, and then the Bucks would get close, and then the Suns would get ahead a little bit more, and then the Bucks would get close again, and it really followed that formula up until the final, I would say, like 7 minutes of the fourth, maybe, in which Chris Middleton went absolutely nuclear. Devin Booker, man, Devin Booker was hitting shots out the wazoo, man. He loves that Bobby Portis mid-range challenge where Portis will go up to the arc and then Chris Paul will take it in and then do a little shimmy and then fade away mid-range shot like Chris Paul usually does. Which brings me up to another thing. Chris Paul, man. Chris Paul had a bad game. I don't think I've ever seen Chris Paul turn over the ball in like crucial moments as much as he did this game, especially that one in the fourth where he was taking the ball in and he tripped, tossing the ball backwards, and it resulted in a turnover into a basket on the other end for the Bucks, which to me was one of the big game changers where the Bucks really pulled together and really overcame that 5 to 3 point deficit that they were like under the entire game. Giannis and had an amazing block on DeAndre Ayton. It was from the alley oop from Booker to Ayton. I think there was like 2 minutes left, and Giannis just hopped up there and rejection right at the rim. That was an insane play. But yeah, between Devin Booker and Chris Middleton, they were just going at it. Like, if Devin Booker didn't make a shot, then Middleton was making it. If Middleton missed one, then Devin Booker was making it. They both had 40-point games. Devin Booker, I have the box score pulled up here. Devin Booker had 42 and Middleton had 40. Yeah. Another thing about it was that I didn't really notice Drew Holiday on the offensive end. Like, he was just ghosting offensively. This year he missed 5 3-point shots. He shot 4 for 20. Man. But defensively, he did great, just shutting down Chris Paul. Chris Paul just didn't have much when Drew Holiday was in front of him. Other than that, I think the Bucks have really figured out the Suns defensively, at least, with playing more Giannis at the five than Brook Lopez. Playing that small ball lineup against the Suns is really killing them on the offensive end. The Suns, solid as always. I don't know why they didn't play Mikal Bridges that much. He shot 75%, it says here. Only made 7 points, but 2 fouls. I don't really know why they didn't play him more. Jay Crowder had a good game. I know he got fouled on that three in the fourth, maybe. It was either the end of the third or halfway through the fourth. PJ Tucker came up, and honestly, it didn't look like a foul to me. PJ Tucker didn't touch him, and he was coming down. Jay Crowder had the space to like land, but he just sold it really well and gave him a 3-point free throw opportunity that was really important. But unfortunately, like I said, Middleton just went nuclear at just the right time. He was hitting all of his normal shots. I know it's a thing I say on here, like Middleton doing Middleton things, but this was one of those games where Middleton things was actually going in, you know? Giannis looked gassed. I don't know if it's still the knee or maybe he's just tired from there was this 7-game net series and then he had to go to 6 with the Hawks, and now he's coming in here having to play his heart out just to like even keep up with the Suns offense. But Giannis really looks gassed right now. We'll see how it is in Phoenix. I'm not sure if he's going to come back to that form where he's doing like 40 points in those back-to-back games. Giannis also seemed a little more timid and willing not to take the shot. One play in particular was where he went up on Jay Crowder, and Jay Crowder, it looked like an actual shooting foul to me, but the refs called it as like a passing foul. I don't really know. That's what I say. The officiating was really weird this game. Wasn't really a fan of how they're doing it. Connaughton hit a massive three with the outlet pass from Giannis taking it in. Great shot. I guess let's talk about the officiating, because there were two instances where I was just like, Devin Booker should have fouled out. He had 5 fouls, like at least by the beginning of the fourth. And there was one where Drew Holiday went up and Holiday got bodied on the ground, and Holiday was just like, what the absolute hell is going on? Why isn't he fouled out? Because both of them were in the air. Booker's hands were like right on top of Drew Holiday's arms and like holding him down, and they both went to the ground. I would have been livid. I don't know why they didn't call that as a shooting foul, but still, Giannis got the ball and dunked it in. That was another big play. The other one, I believe Holiday and Middleton were double teaming Booker down low from a fast break, and Booker did the same thing with Middleton, and the foul still wasn't called. And there are a couple things like that with the Suns as well. And I say maybe the coaching is corrupt, or the NBA in their ways have their little headsets in the refs' ears, and they're like, oh, we want to make the game close and this series be competitive and all that. But I don't know, man. Something's got to change about the refs. I understand the playoffs are a little more physical, but when it's something that blatant obvious, as a foul as what Booker did in those final 5 minutes, I just don't know what to say. They got to fix that. But anyway, the game, great game, man. I really thought the Phoenix Suns had this going in, because everything that they were doing, it looked like they were a step ahead. Even if they didn't look a step ahead, they had enough offensive firepower to keep the Bucks down by at least 10 to 2, at least down by that many points. But anyway, that was my take of the game. Initially, I had the Suns winning in 5. Now it's looking more like Suns in 7. I don't know. Hopefully it's Suns in 6, but I would love to see a game 7, because, game 7s are legendary. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Young Scoots. Shots called.